Many of us will wait until Advent kicks in before we begin our Christmas decorating. However, for the Queen, Christmas has arrived early. Staff at Her Majesty's Berkshire home have been busy decking the halls and trimming the trees in preparation for the festive period. As usual, the centerpiece is an enormous 20-foot Nordmann Fir tree taking pride of place in St. George's Hall at Windsor Castle. The tree is sourced from the Queen's equivalent of the back garden, having been cut from Windsor Great Park before being delivered to the castle. Decorations this year took a gold theme with glittery pine cones and stars adorning the branches of the fir branches and traditional angel topping the tree. It isn't just a hallway that has received seasonal makeover with the state dining room decked out in festive finery. The table in the dining room is set with silver gilt pieces from the spectacular grand service, commissioned by George IV and still used today by the Queen and her guests at state banquet. The glittering display at the castle where monarchs have celebrated Christmas since the 12th century also included giant red velvet bows and twinkling fairy lights. The Christmas decorations have become an annual attraction at the castle, which last year bedecked its rooms with an oriental theme with the tree decorated with Chinese lanterns. George IV's mother Queen Charlotte famously decorated her home with yew, which used to be the traditional Christmas tree before fir trees were popularized by Prince Albert in the mid-19th century. A memoir of Queen Charlotte, published in 1819, recalls how in the middle of the room stood an immense tub with a yew tree placed in it. It details how the branches were adorned with bunches of sweetmeats, almonds, and raisins, fruits and toys, most tastefully arranged, and the whole illuminated by small wax candles. While the Queen is expected to spend time at Windsor Castle throughout December, the royal does not traditionally spend Christmas at her Berkshire home. The royal family join the Queen and Prince Philip at their Sandringham residence from Christmas Eve to Boxing Day, and everything from their arrival time to when they eat breakfast, walk the dogs, sit down to lunch and retire to bed is strictly tabled. Even lunch on Christmas Day is penciled in for just 50 minutes. Over 3 days, the royals celebrate a deeply traditional Christmas with a personal touch, including cheap and cheerful gifts given on Christmas Eve and a liking for charades. Prince Philip leads the family on the 330-yard walk to the 16th-century Church of St. Mary Magdalene on Christmas morning. The Queen, however, is driven. The service is always about 45 minutes, the Queen having received communion privately in the morning. The royals enjoy bespoke Christmas crackers made by Dorset Company Celebration Crackers. Everyone wears paper hats except the Queen. Party games are popular, as are cards. For lunch on Christmas Eve, the men wear suits and the women wear smart silk dresses, but they change into black tie and glamorous gowns for dinner. It's the one time the women wear their most expensive jewelry and almost all wear tiaras. On Christmas Day, they come down for breakfast dressed in their church outfits, usually a day dress or a smart suit with pearls for the women. For the traditional walk to church, the men don warm overcoats. Thank you for watching.